Thank you for joining me, and I'm going to explain to you what is the cycle breaking course about. The first week, we are going to talk about the ego states and our inner child wounds. The ego states are connected to the theory that a human being lives within three ego states during his whole life. One is the child, the second one is the adult, and the third one is the father. The father is not connected to your own father, but to the ideas, the belief system of my own family system. What are the ideas or the words or the statements that they always use? What are the things that I cannot do now as a loyalty to my family? For example, if my family was very, very, very poor, maybe there is a mandate in the family system that they say, if you don't work very hard, you don't make enough money. So now that I can make money easier without having to be working 60 hours a week, somehow in my unconscious mind, my unconscious belief is sabotaging me to getting that success as a loyalty to my family system because I don't want to make it different. Because the person who makes things different than a group, then you are excluded. You are seen like the weird one, and I don't want to be the weird one. So we're going to explore that in which states you are living, connected to your relationships, connected to your career, the way that you connect with your children if you have them, the way that you connect with your and also we're going to explore the inner child wounds that we might be carrying now as adults and that they are limiting the way that I can love, the way that I can receive love, the things that I can achieve. Because if I feel very abandonment, or if I still feel abandonment under any circumstances, or I feel triggered under abandonment issues, probably I cannot commit to anything because I can get abandoned again. And then that commitment could be reflecting, my lack of commitment could be reflecting in my personal relationships, but also with my career. The second week, we are going to talk about the mother and the father wound. And there is a statement that says, like, everything starts with the mother. Why? Because we are one with the emotions, feelings, frustrations, trauma, happiness, strength of our mother from since preconception, and usually it's 9 months prior to my conception, until I am 3 to 5 years old. How that is affecting my life. And the mother's energy is a mother that makes you abundant. It's an energy that gives you physical health. I'm very healthy. I'm very strong. If it's the opposite, and I have ever developed a lot of physical illness and major physical illnesses when I was little under the age of 7, probably it might be connected to the mother wound. Not because my mother was a bad mother. Maybe my mother was not emotionally available. Maybe my mother was not physically available when I was born or during my life. She went into a surgery. She had a child right after me. My sibling was born 2 years after me. So she was pregnant when I was still a toddler. And then we're going to explore as well the father wound. And the father wound can be explored with someone that is very afraid of things, scared of trying new things, scared of traveling, scared of taking the next step, scared of going into life and be seen. Maybe they are isolated. And the father wound allows you to grow your business, to have a lot of friends, to travel, to succeed in your career, ascend in your career. Then we are going to explore the balance between the siblings line and our relationships with our partner and ex-partners. The siblings line is very important even if we haven't met all of our siblings, because if I had all these older siblings, because they are older, they still give me some type of energy to me that I'm the youngest one, even if I have never met them. And that's the biggest issue, that not that I haven't met them, is that no one allow me or give me the information for me to know that I had these siblings, for example. So that can cause me a lot of issues with relationships because my first peers are my siblings or my cousins. And then we're going to explore my ex partners and my partner. If you have any issue, is usually connected to something that we left open and we never closed it. And what I'm trying to say is that the way that I have a good and healthy relationship with someone usually is very connected to the way that I close my previous relationship. And I'm not saying that that narcissist that you connect with, you should be calling him or that you should be calling her or sending her letters for Christmas. No, what I'm trying to say is like, at the moment that I started dating you or that I started seeing you, there was even one teeny tiny percent that I like something about you. And that should be enough for me to remember you with love. And you hurt me and I was hurt. But I don't want to remember that. Because when I remember that and I ask the person, what happened if you're walking down the street and you're going to meet your ex? And they say like, wow, no, that sensation, that negative emotion is going to stay with me. Then we're going to explore on the fourth week inherited trauma. So we're going to go under certain model that I follow so you can auto analyze your family system and why your mother acted this way, why your father acted this way, who you are connecting to in the family system, who are your children connecting to, what is your business representing in the family system, what are your pets representing in the family system, so you can have an idea of what is really going on with your family system, but what is going on with you, because you are not isolated. You are part of, even when you are not talking to anyone, even when you are adopted and you maybe never met any of your biological family system, you are still part of them. And healing is integration, it's not separation. And when I say integration, it's integration in my awareness of the things that happen, of the things that hurt me. I bring awareness and then I can release it emotionally, energetically, but also somatically because I don't want any trap emotion to still live within me. And the week number 5, we're gonna do exercises, somatic exercises for specific conditions that then you can try yourself or you can try with others. And we're gonna do representations. For example, I am gonna be the illness, representing the illness of someone else. How do I feel as the illness of someone else? What advice am I gonna give to that person? And then the week 6, we're going to do 2 healing circles, one healing circle that is going to be online and one in person in Oxford, Massachusetts. So you have the option to join even when you are not in Massachusetts, you can still join online. It has the same effect and the same power. This course is for someone that is a therapist, someone who does yoga, who does energy work, someone that just wants to have personal growth, someone who feels stuck in life under any situations, someone who has been feeling stuck for a long time, someone like me that I'm 44, that you are, you know, everything is changing at the age of 40, 50. If you have good or bad relationships, actually, if you feel that you have bad relationships with many family members, if you feel that maybe you don't have a healthy relationship with your partner, this course is for you. And only for this time, I'm allowing you to join for $99. And then we're going to have 3 monthly payments of $199. If you want to know more information, go to my website, ayamama.org. Thank you.